So I'm working through the questions in the workbook for paper 2 on programming. Right, welcome to this one on converting algorithms. Now this is one of those slightly more alarming questions that doesn't give you much help to start with. So they want your variables at the top, you program it in this main program bit. And the first box on there gives you a set of variables. It says set today to an empty string. So you go today equals quote quote. And then it says set month to an empty string. So strings are always in quotes. So if it says a string, it's in quotes. Set day to an empty string. Day again goes in quotes. Then set the height to a float, 0.0, and set the age to being 0. So that does that. And then we get into the main program. So the first thing in the prompt is give a prompt that gets today. So there you go, today equals input. What day is this? And then you'd have next one, display a prompt that gets month. So month is an input. What month is this? And then you'd have finally the day, and you'd say input what day of the month is this as a number. Yeah, even though in the question it's not as a number, but it's throwing it as a number. So you've got those. Then it asks you for their height. So height, we know is a float. So you can't just leave those as inputs. You've got to tell it it's a float. So it's a float input. And we say, what is your height in meters? If I can spell meters. And then the next one, age, where we say an integer input now, because it's just an int, it's a number, straight number on its own. What is your age in years? So you've got that set. And then in terms of a print, you go print, today is, and then in terms of putting in, today, day, and then maybe of, and then month. So 30th, Wednesday, 30th of January, or whatever they've put in there. And then print height divided by age is. Now you could have worked this out as a separate line, just put answer here, but there's no real need to do that. You can do a simple division actually in the program itself and just go height divided by age. And that gives you a fully worked answer to that second question.